And time skip to Akihabara. Yep. And now, today's the big day. Reporting from Akiba. Akiba. Well then, I've put together a strict schedule for us. Let's have a lot of fun today. As she says that, Sakura opens a small umbrella. Sakura, what are you using an umbrella for when it's sunny? Oh, yes! This is a parasol! A sun umbrella! The sun is quite strong today, so I'm using it just in case. Parasol. An umbrella to cut the sunlight, huh? I guess they use those here. Wow, it suits her. Sakura's really so high class, it makes my heart skip a beat. Really, don't put yourself too hard today. I'm already really happy just to have you show me around. I won't give up so easily. I want to make sure you fully experience the charm of Akihabara. Well, I guess if she says so, it's probably okay. Let's just have fun today. And painting the people in probably an anime? On like a tiger. It almost looks like the Sun Geek Squad or something. Game. A lot of stuff is happening. And a motorcycle, I think. Yep. Oh, so many maids! When we get to the main street, there's a bunch of maids from maid cafes trying to attract customers. Akihabara is the metropolis of otaku culture in Japan. There's a full lineup of anime, manga, figure, and other specialty shops. You could probably call it the world's holy ground for otaku. Thought he was going to say holy grail, but oh well. They say that originally, the city was full of electronic parts for manufacturing electronic hardware. Next, they started to sell computers and some video games, and the city evolved into the current collection of all otaku culture that is today. The spectacle on the front line is this field of maids. Maids in real life are female domestic servants. In otaku culture, the Victorian English style of maid fashion was picked up as a sort of fetish. So now, it's at the point where many girls serve customers while dressed in maid cosplay at places called maid cafes. I thought the same thing about gothic Lolita fashion, but it's probably because it originated in a faraway country that this kind of new juxtaposition I tried, can be born here. It's so fun! Like a festival, don't you think? Oh yeah, didn't Karen say something like that? If Harajuku is normal, then Akihabara is abnormal. It's true that otaku culture could probably be considered ceremonial. Ceremonial. This term is used in Japanese folklore. That which is in an everyday occurrence is considered to be like the sun, which is ceremonial and fulfills wisdom. On the other hand, the informal is that which is everyday and mundane, and fulfills the basic needs for living. Oh. I see. This conversation has gotten pretty hard to understand. The maid cafe Nia Paloa is having a grand opening today. Meow. Please come visit right away, meow. Oh, master. Lady, please take one, meow. The girl in the maid outfit took something small out of her basket and handed it to Sakura. What's this? A Katyusha maid headband? It's a staple of maid fashion. A lacy headband with frills. Sakura stares at the headband for a little bit, and then silently places it on her head. And she actually put it on. And we could actually see it. Great. Master, welcome to Akihabara. Oh. I think I changed your voice. Oh well. Today, your maid, will show you around Akihabara. Yeah? Oh. Oh. Oh? What is this? So cute. This is pretty embarrassing. I have a newfound respect for people who do this for a living. Despite her statement, she doesn't take off the headband. Maybe she likes it more than it seems. And where to next? Along the main street, there's electronic shops, anime shops, arcades, and more. On the side, in anime shop, there's a huge billboard for Samurai Maiden. The anime is getting so popular on TV. Everybody's so excited about Samurai Maiden. I'm so happy, but I don't know. I feel a little lonely too. Oh, I know what you mean. It feels like the masterpiece that only I knew is now suddenly a major hit. Yes, but if everyone comes to like Sugoi-chan this way, then it's for the best. Yeah, definitely. And she's determined. Okay? Okay? Shall we go on? Sakura takes me into a building with many different stores inside. So like a mall. We go up the escalator and first go to a model store. Wow, so many figures. Figures of characters from manga and anime are on display in a glass case. They're also well made, cute, cool, sexy. They show off each character's individual charm. Ikido-san, look, it's a figure of Sugoi-chan. What? Where? Where? I push myself up against the glass case that Sakura points at. Oh, it's really Sugoi-chan. Sugoi-chan's figure looks radiant. Her pose looks like she could spring into motion at any moment. The way her hair spreads, the texture and folds of her clothing, her flesh skin, and the small patterns on her traditional Japanese clothing. Every detail is perfect. Everything's very high level. I'm sold after one look. Oh, I want this. I wonder how much it costs. How could you tell? This figure, it's not the anime version, it's the manga version. You can tell that? Yes, if you compare the anime and manga versions of Sugoi-chan, the anime version is rounder and emphasizes her cuteness. The most obvious difference, her eyelashes. Sakura takes out a memo pad and swiftly draws Sugoi-chan's eyes and shows me. Yeah, the design in the manga version has more finely detailed lines. Sakura, I can't believe you drew that without looking at anything. I like Samurai Maiden so much, I often copy the artwork. So, do you draw in your school notebooks? Well, that's a waste. Now, if I do that at school, I could be found out as an otaku. So if I draw anything, I erase it immediately. What a waste. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, this figure is a garbage kit. Oh, garbage kit. This figure is a garage kit which requires assembly. It's probably a bit too difficult for someone with no experience. Oh man, too bad.
人気が高いキットは後に一般向けフィギュアとして商品化されることもあるようですよ。
Sometimes the popular kits are made into regular figures for public sale. Okay, I'll wait for that. Sakura, if it goes on sale after I go back to my country, let me know by email, okay? Next, we go to an anime shop. Yikes, Japanese BDs really are expensive.
確かに海外で売られているボックスに比べると割高なのは否めませんね。
True, I can't deny that they are relatively expensive compared to the box sets sold overseas. Japanese anime BDs sell for the pretty hefty price of about 8,000 yen or 80 USD dollars per disc, with 2 to 3 episodes each. Wow, that is a lot. $80 per disc with 2 to 3 episodes. That is ridiculous. Usually would be like $40 for the whole box set, which would be like around 30 episodes or something, or like 25, around there. Then for each disc, each disc had like 2 to 3 episodes. Wow. That's definitely like, I'm trying to do the math, almost $500 right there. Wow, that's a lot. When you consider that in North America, the anime sells for a whole season of 12 episodes for about 40 USD. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. I guess it is 12 episodes. I was thinking about Case Closed, though. Yeah, probably it's like 12 episodes, 4 episodes on 3 discs. Usually like 16 though. I don't know. I have to look at it. Still, to make up for that, the encoding rate is higher, so the picture quality is top notch, and there's lots of bonuses too. I want the BDs of Samurai Maiden.
でも BD が発売される頃にはもう帰国されている予定ではなかったでしたっけ?
And you already spent $70 too. But Ikuto-san, by the time the BDs go on sale, you'll be back in your country, won't you? Yeah, you're right. But I want to get at least the first volume. I only want to read the first edition bonus as soon as possible. It's a brand new manga chapter by the original author.
よろしければトモイ料で受け取ってあなた宛てに転送しましょうか?
If you'd like, I could have it sent to Tomoe Dormitory and then forward it to your mail address. Really? Thanks. I'll reserve it right away. I immediately asked the clerk to reserve a copy for me. To avoid any difficulties, I pay everything up front. My funds for enjoying myself in Japan have depleted a bit, but I won't regret it.
日本語はアニメや漫画で覚えたとおっしゃられていましたよね。
Ikuto-san, you learned Japanese through anime and manga, did you not? Yeah, I did. After Sensei taught me the basics that is, anime was really useful for practicing my listening skills. Yeah, I guess if someone taught you, that'd be great. You could watch hundreds of episodes in anime and still know nothing about speaking Japanese. Except for a few words like hello, bye, thank you, and thanks for the meal, and that's it. And probably please and sorry. The basics.
そういうのはやはりファンサブで見ていたのですか?
Well, for that, did you watch fan subs? Sakura whispers into my ear in a quiet voice. Well, surprise attack. Her face is so close, my heart's racing. In other countries, fans translate anime that are aired in Japan and add their own subtitles, and release them as fan subs. Because that's the only way you're gonna understand what's going on in the anime. Well, they're doing it without permission. Well, technically, yeah. So when you think about it from a legal standpoint, it's pretty shady. I guess Sakura was worried about that, so that's why she whispered. Well, lately there's lots of online streaming of officially licensed translation, so I think most people watch anime that way. And that's only for Crunchyroll and Funimation. if I remember right, Samurai Maiden had an official English version stream the day after the Japanese air date. I'd be really surprised if Samurai Maiden was a real anime manga.
そうなのですか。
But you never know. Oh? Is that so? Yeah, but there are some animes that aren't officially translated, and also the encoding rate isn't that good. So it's not like fan subs don't exist anymore.
好きなアニメをなるべく早く綺麗に見たいという気持ちは分かってしまうんですよね。
I can understand the feeling of wanting to watch the anime you like in good quality as soon as possible. Yeah, that's it. I know it's not exactly an wrong an admiral thing to do, but it's the heart of a fan that makes us want to see it anyway. Next, we go to Dojinshi, never had to pronounce that, Dojinshi shop that takes up an entire building. Wow, this is Dojinshi? Dojinshi, that's what they call fan-sign publications that Japanese otaku make based on their favorite series. So, like, fan-made mangas based on real characters. So, almost like a parody, but not really. Just take someone else's characters and tell a different story. The world of Dojinshi is extremely broad. The largest event for selling Dojinshi in Japan is Comic Promenade, which is abbreviated as Comi-Pro. It's held twice a year for 3 days in summer and winter, and attracts over 600,000 visitors each time. Wow. For some reason, that is, at heart, an amateur event. It's pretty amazing. Also, the cream of the crop of doujin culture also has a source of many professional artists in Japan. Many commercial manga artists started as doujinshi creators. Wow, I never knew that. This is all Samurai Maiden doujinshi?
はい、ゆっくり見ていってください。
Yes, please take your time looking at it. As the Samurai Maiden anime has started airing, there's a special shelf dedicated to it on this floor, and take one book off the shelf. There's a full-color illustration of Sagoi-chan on the cover. It's drawn in more of a shoujo manga style than the original. It's a thin book without many pages, yet it costs 700 yen, which is about $7. It's not that bad. It seems a little pricey when I think about it, but they did spend time making it, so I'm quickly pulled in by the charm of Dojinshi. The original comics of Samurai Maiden do have quite a bit of humor, but first and foremost, it's a historical drama. Yet the Dojinshi have nothing to do with that. There's mushy romance, nonsense comedy, and heartwarming comic strips. They're all taking the subject of Samurai Maiden and doing whatever they want with it. I can feel the love they have for Samurai Maiden through their creations. It's like I can just tell the creators of the books are undoubtedly my
お
comrades.
気に召しましたか？
Ikuto, did something catch your interest? Sakura, thank you for bringing me here. Yes. I think I'm gonna like Samurai Maiden even more now.
わかります。良い同人誌と出会うとそういう気持ちになりますね。とても素敵な方ですよね。
I understand. That's how it feels when you find a good doujinshi. It's very wonderful. I'll buy this for now. And this, and this, and this. Oh, maybe this one too.
あんまりお金を使いすぎないよう気をつけてくださいね。
By the time this trip is over, he'll probably have spent over $1,000. Jeez, Ikuto, you and your anime and manga. Please be careful not to spend too much money. Oh, she's right. If I spend too much, it's gonna be tough later on. But, still, I can't buy these in my home country. Then they're probably worth it. For now, I'm gonna look at everything from start to finish before I decide.
あ、そちらの棚は？
And more trouble. Oh, Ikuto-san? That shelf is... did he go to the porn section? Maybe. A bit farther, there was another Samurai Maiden shelf. I randomly reached for one of those doujinshi. Just as I'm about to, Sakura stopped my hand.
行きましょう。
Ikuto-san, Let's leave! Oh, but I still want to shop.
この棚に目的のものはありません。
That shelf is not... That shelf is not what you're looking for!